Rebecca from the Prepared Homestead, and I wanted to take you out into my herb garden and just show you some of the things I have growing here, but we're going to specifically talk about cultivating burdock. So let me start by just giving you, I'll take you on just one half of my garden so you can see some of the things that I'm growing, and then we'll talk about the burdock. Okay, so not everything in here is specifically medicinal or things that I would definitely use for medicine, although they do have historical medicinal uses, and it may be that I put it in here to do nitrogen fixing or possibly you know, pull in some pollinators. Like here I have this honeysuckle growing up onto the archway, and this is a wonderful pollinator attractor. It even brings in hummingbirds, which I love to see, especially in the morning. When we come out here, they're just buzzing. I have another one right here on this archway. It's not growing quite as prolifically as the other one, but it's doing pretty good. I have some catmint that I planted back there. You know, I have a lot of mints and lemon balms, and they like to get out of control in my garden, but I use them so much. So there's my Valerian, and it's expanded this year, which is really awesome. I've got several new plants coming up, and they should be flowering soon. Of course, no garden would be complete without comfrey, not only for medicinal, but also for the chop and drop and, you know, fertilizer teas and things. So I have my sour cherry tree. You can see that the flowers are just starting to fall. It has a lot of flowers, so you can see there's going to be some good fruit on here. Now, I have to beat the birds. So sour cherry is really good with antioxidants and vitamin C. I have some borage growing back there. An elder. I have another elder over there. It's just not, hasn't leafed out. This one's leafed out, and I think we're going to do okay. A little bit more valerian. Some black-eyed Susan and little baby arnica growing back there. This is my, well, I have some meadowsweet here as well. My patch of stinging nettle. I have a beautiful patch further down outside of my garden, but I wanted, you know, one of the things I do in here is demonstration so that people can get familiar with what the plants look like, and it gives us, you know, at least an introduction so we can go out and do wildcrafting. So this nettle isn't really super happy in this area because it's just not rich enough and moist enough. However, it still grows, and so we can see it. I have my little patch of the creeping wood sorrel. I have the purpurea variety too that grows a little bit more near the front of my herb garden. Some little lavender here. One thing I want to tell you is that this garden 2 years ago was a parking lot, just like if you can see out there. That's how this whole thing looked. We were parking cars here, and really nothing was growing here. So it's been, you know, in 2 years, even though I have little baby plants, we have some that are quite large. I have more catmint back there and some marshmallow. This will grow. This one grew really beautifully last year. I got some good leaves off of it. I haven't pulled the roots yet. Wormwood, which apparently wants to take over this whole hugelkultur bed, despite my dog having dug up portions of it. I still need to add some dirt there. I had calendula growing down here last year, and I was hoping it would reseed, and I think I see some little ones coming up, just not real quick. An oxeye daisy, which probably everybody recognizes as a weed, but the leaves are edible, and so are the flowers, and they're useful for medicine too. So let's see, what do I have here? This is a hawthorn that we have brand new, just planted last fall, along with its sister over there, the hawthorn. This hascap, which is also called honeyberry, is actually going to put fruit. As a matter of fact, let me get close. You can see, where are they? Right there. Those are going to be the fruit. There's actually quite a few of them on this, and I'm really excited because it didn't fruit last year. We just planted this, not last fall, but the fall before, so about 1.5 years. And this was one that we planted at exactly the same time. I removed some of the rocks that were around it. I think it just wasn't very happy with it being a little bit warmer, so I think the rocks just warmed it up too much. That one, they literally were planted at the same time. They were the same size, a little smaller than that. And look at that one compared. It's crazy. Location can really make a difference. There's my sedum, which you can use the small leaves in salads or sautés. The larger they get, they're not as tasty. But small, they taste a lot like asparagus. And the large leaves, I use them, you know, if you get stung or something, you can pull that leaf off and just kind of rub it a little bit. And you can get to the nice, these aren't very mature yet, but you can get to the nice kind of gel inside that's very soothing for a sting or anything like that. And here's the burdock that we're going to talk about. Cultivating, let me get back to that in just a minute. I have garlic growing back there and up here. I have garlic kind of spread out throughout my garden. Some wood betony back there. And I'm not sure, I'm 100%, I'm pretty sure this is black-eyed Susan, but it could be echinacea too. I can't remember which one I planted there. You'd think I'd pay closer attention. Anyway, this is a chokeberry. Look at all those flowers. It's amazing. And then another chokeberry there. And then feverfew, and we're kind of at the end of this thing. Let me show you my purpurea. So this is the creeping wood sorrel purpurea, and it's a nice tart, nice and sour, so it has a lot of vitamin C. I'll do the other side of my garden at a different time.